Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Ay.
Morning, bro. Morning.
Morning,
Morning, Mack.
morning. Sheesh. Okay, so we got everyone in here, and we got the gulag. Give me 1 second here. Ting, 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 ting. All right, so we're gonna see um what the rate decision is for the pound. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'll be right back. Right back. Bam, bam, bam. Let me go ahead and see what's going on the rates. Bank of England to walk tightrope. Well, these headlines are so funny sometimes. BOE is scheduled to hold a policy meeting and face a similar dilemma to the Fed over timing the withdrawal of stimulus. Okay. Benchmark, keep its benchmark rate at 0.1%, a record low. Okay, so no change. Chief Economist Andy Haldane is expected to be one of the 9 members MPC to vote, so reducing its bond buying program. Okay, yeah, I guess it's like the new thing, bond buying. And same time, inflation also on the rise for England, climbing 2.1%. And Boris Johnson hasn't done anything. He's still concerned about COVID. Cyberluck stuck. What's going on in there? But yeah, doesn't seem like they're gonna change the rates, and um, but definitely want to see what's going on here. If we could get out of this range already. Get volume with coffee, yeah. Yeah, that's what I make. I make Cuban coffee in Italian espresso machine. It comes out pretty good. Yeah, votes, right? So 9 members, and they're gonna vote. Let's see, I want to see some fireworks in here. Pew pew. Yeah, if rates stay the same, it could be priced in and push up. True. And for gold, yesterday I was looking at buys above 1785, which we did get. Not on the first try. First try I got actually stopped out. It was actually here at 8 a.m. I think. And then around 9:30, NYSE um, started pushing up. PMI came through and helped it push a little higher than that. So I was a 90, almost 100 pips. I caught about from 1785 up to 1790. That's where I closed here. But I actually tapped that zone right on the dot, 1794. Yeah, if it was priced in, we should have some move by now. That's true. Not this little support being formed.
Sup, Mac? Are you gonna use any buy stops, sell stops?
Uh, I don't know.
for DJ.
Yeah, no.
It's a pretty big range.
So let me see something. I mean, by pricing, I mean if it's a dud, it's not gonna do anything. Um, buy stops maybe above here's 155, 200. Makes sense. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't really see on the MetaTrader. You gotta like check on I mean on TradingView. Actually, it's better to check on MetaTrader.
Hmm. I'm sure they're gonna keep numbers the same. Probably gonna go up.
Mm-hmm. I mean that's what they're saying, right? They're saying that numbers are gonna be at the same at a record low of 0.1%, and and it all comes down, like Salim said, to the votes. Eh, if we start moving, definitely want to wait at least 5 minutes before 7 and see what the price is at. Maybe about 15 pips, 20 pips from the current price. I'll set up a buy stop. Not looking into sales, but um, yeah, I'm gonna definitely look into a buy stop, right? Maybe right
Yeah,
above these wicks up here.
that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. So above 200
On the 4 hour, if you look back a little bit, there is another zone. I might place my buy stop over there,
here.
more to the left. 4 hour, good 4 hour time frame.
This is
It's
the
like
4 hour.
very cool. Is it?
Yeah,
You have on 30 minute.
this is the 4 hour.
Uh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that zone exactly. Yes.
It's a little high, man. Uh, I mean, you can definitely catch the move if you don't mind the spread. Wait a little longer than 7. See what the rate decision is. If it takes longer than 7 a.m., then just wait a little longer and go based on the 5 minute or lower time frame and look for a better entry. Um, buy stops can definitely work. So let's see 5 minutes before 7.
Yeah. All we need is 10 pips, right?
Yes, sir. All we need is 10 pips. Yeah, massive liquidity from the downside here on the 4 hours, so that's good. Let me see the daily, what's going on here. Daily still bullish. 4 hour. And I think it looks good for buys. Price action looks good.
Yeah, for buys looks good. We're rejecting of that weekly candle, so it's
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Okay, so that's the idea for GJ. Buy stops right above 155, 200. So about 15 pips from current price. So 20 pips. checking here. Yeah. Um, Ping ping. Buy stubs right above here. All right. So basically, you don't want to risk something you can't afford to lose. Buy stubs gonna be right above here. Just to be cautious, I don't want to be in this range. And 5, 10, a little bigger. Not looking for sales, honestly, but let's see how this works out. I don't want to get whipped, you know. Eesh. Overall, technically, it looks pretty good. We're grabbing liquidity down. Um, Now we're kind of out of the range though, so it's always good to wait for the last 5 minutes. Well, at least 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, everything's been slow since yesterday. Stress test, what the heck?
Yeah, spreads getting wild slowly.
Yeah, it's actually dropping now.
A lot of numbers stayed the same. We're just waiting on the votes right now.
Hmm.
Even the votes stayed the same.
Both stay the same?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's a dud. Shit. Damn, didn't even break above here. Okay, get back to gold here. Yeah, on gold, gonna wait for 1785 again. Maybe if it's we're holding support down here, looking for a buy as we close above here on the 5 minute or the 15. Yeah, GJ was garbage. Yeah, sales definitely wouldn't have worked. It's only moved 30 pips from down here. You would have been slipped. The fuck is going on, bro? These people are back here making. Yeah, you would have been slipped. Definitely would have been slipped. For 30 pips, not worth it. It's okay. We can definitely wait for something better. It's only 7 a.m. It's a news event that wrecked. What? Dixie wrecked? What? Made Dixie wrecked? Oh, gold is going to drop today. What? 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 I'm confused. Yeah, for me, I've seen rates happen a lot of times actually, and sometimes it's right as soon as the numbers are released, you get this huge, massive move, in like 2 minutes. But when it takes 5 minutes, just to drop 20 pips, it's not really worth it. Um, Spread's gonna take you out. You're gonna be, in a very uncomfortable spot first and foremost. You don't know whether to close or keep holding. If you start getting a retracement, um, yeah, it's 5 minute closer, no way to the downside too. Very uncomfortable spot to be in. That's why I didn't set any sell stops. See what other some couple more news coming up. Final GDP. Um, Eight 30, and unemployment claims can actually move the market, um, since it's affecting the dollar. See, last time June 17 was 4/12. June 24th today It's expected to be 382. So that's good for the economy. Maybe, yeah. Oh, news can actually give us a little drop on gold. Let's definitely see. And gold buys right now, they're looking pretty good. If you look into the onto the 50 minute, actually you have support down here. You know you're breaking high above here, and you expect price to continue up from 7 a.m. to 8. Got about 50 minutes left, so you can count on that. I want to see how this 15-minute closes first, and then see what's up. 4 a.m. Yeah, 4 a.m. actually had a pretty decent move up here right after London open. Bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah, I saw the building collapsing in Miami Beach. See, did anyone die? That's the first question. Did anyone die? Last call for alcohol. Oh, that's not it. Right here. Jesus, what happened in here? Rescue several people from rubble and rescues effort. 12 stories. Ocean front.
Yeah, it's an old building, man. I actually inspected that building a couple of years ago, and
You did a bad job, man. Playing with you. You
well, no,
inspected that
I don't.
building.
I don't do building inspections. I do air quality for mold and stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
it was moldy.
yeah, man, because the infrastructure is bad.
Yeah, man. These buildings come from the 70s, 60s, right? Well, no, probably like the 70s. But I mean, they're built on what, sand, right?
It was actually built in 1981.
From the 80s,
Yeah.
built on cocaine. Um, yeah, built on sand. And I wonder how all these buildings still holding from all the tear and where they've been through. Over 80 Miami-Dade fire department rescue fire rescue units are on the scene with assistance. Blah 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 blah. Oh shoot! It's actually a pretty big building. Damn. Oh wow, that sucks.
I think it happened about 5 hours ago. They're still looking for people, man.
Yeah, I think they rescued 10 people and one person died.
One person? Oh, that's not bad. Good odds. Surf sites along Collins and Ball Harbor. Oh, so it was like a little up north, but south of Ball Harbor.
It's 10 lights from the 79th Causeway.
Okay. So right before the bridge. So I said rip.
Hey, Matt, you went to FIU, right?
Yeah, man, the bridge. I was talking about the bridge yesterday because there was a bridge, another bridge that I think it was in DC. My boy Josh was talking about it, and I remember that I used to take that bridge on FIU to go to the science building.
Yeah,
Um,
me too. I went to FIU as well, and I remember that bridge. They just built it.
yeah, they had just built it back in like 2017, 18, something like that. Um, it was from 107 and Bonet Street, so it would take you from like those buildings they had built on Sweetwater to the science part of FIU, and I have no idea how the architects fucked up that shit up so bad, man. That thing didn't last for like a year.
I know, and it looks pretty good too when you walk
Yeah,
past
it
it.
looked. I mean, I didn't walk on it. I walked past it as I was driving, and then I had moved to New York, and like a couple months after, I seen this thing falling, and a couple of people died. I think like 10 people died.
Yeah, a lot of people, college kids.
Yeah, man, look at this. So it's bad. Probably the lawsuits they're getting, oof, from their parents. Wild. And I remember Miami-Dade, also the parking lot in the Miami-Dade College also collapsed uh, like 2 years before, something like that. There's low fund construction going on. Yeah, this is the parking lot, and this is A Street, and this right here. It's already Sweetwater. Yeah, Miami definitely needs better architects. FIU Panthers. What? News. Everything collapsing in Miami. Be hiring people for cheap labor. So yeah, what's going on in here? GJ is making its way back up here. So I'm gonna wait for some support down here, maybe for buys as we start breaking, previous highs, continuing up. We did tap here, so got that wick filled. Now we're at 150 for 200. So as long as we hold above here, 250, 200, should be good for buys. And gold, it's slowly moving its way up. $17 pips from that support. Nothing much going on. Yeah. Man, I was really expecting GJ to at least pop out of this stupid range already. Yeah, it is what it is. Sell stubs, so people asking me why didn't I set sell stubs. I wasn't looking for sells, I was looking for buys. Price could have, slipped me out. By the time I would have closed with the spread, wouldn't even been maybe, God knows what. Maybe I would have been closing at a negative. So I don't think it was worth it. Some people saying that it dropped 70 pips. Doesn't really matter if it dropped 70, 60, 100 pips. You have a lot of some traffic to the left that you have to be aware of. You're not gonna get that much of a drop, knowing that we're on a very bullish structure, right? And anticipating that the rates were gonna stay the same, could price moved a little higher, yes. Price could have not moved at all, yes, but they wasn't expecting price to drop. So gold's actually moving slowly above 1785. I want to see how this closes. Might tap here and reject. Alright, so let's go ahead and check what the indices are doing. Let's check Nasdaq. Nasdaq actually got above 1400 right here. I mean 14,000 yesterday. Pretty nasty breakout. That was good. What time was this? At I got 4 right before market closed. Oh. And the Dow, what's going on with the Dow? Nothing much. Caught these buys from above here, so that was pretty neat. 576 points, and where's 500? S&P is basically the same thing as US 30. See what's going on with Ripple, the XRP. I mean, still the same, and the shitcoin still the same. Meme stocks, BlackBerry. Should keep dumping. Kind of get some options, get some puts down here. AMC, it's open for business. It's just ranging. And GameStop, ranging. Everything's ranging. Yes, statisticians are out there having fun. Why do I hear an echo? So we tapped 1785. We're rejecting it. So shitty, man. DBP news, it was exactly as forecast, so can't expect price to go up. Can't expect price to go down either. Send the chart, yeah. Wouldn't spread also be high if it's going to the other direction? Yeah, but then you're breaking out of the range. Let me go ahead and explain this. Buys would have been a lot better because we're in a range, right? If you get sells, you have a limited space to close, right? You don't know where this is gonna stop. Now, if you're going for buys, you have 156 as the most recent resistance, and basically it's kind of like letting loose, right? So if you let loose, spread definitely is going to be bigger, but you have, a better chance to hold buys, because you're following just simple market structure. You're looking at a buy based on bullish momentum. So what do you see on the 4 hour? What do you see on the daily? You see bullish candles, green candles. So it's best to look for a buy rather than a sell. That's just the safer way. Stop asking why didn't I set up a sell stop. Wouldn't make sense. This is not a big drop. This is literally 40 pips. Spread slippage maybe would have closed like 5 pips, negative something, 10 pips. Jesus. Ah, Walter. Where's Jesse at? Gonna be a roasting session today. Yeah, guys. So wait for support and might look for an entry on GJ on the lower time frames. But stop asking like, why didn't you get a sell stop? It didn't make sense. If you got sales, good for you, you know, but not for me.
Mack.
What? Holy, you're lagging, man. What? Is anyone talking? Or like Burger King? I think that sounded like Trey with the auto tune. Um, yeah, tapped right on 1785, rejected. Shit. Oops, can't check it out. Send it again, Ian. Alright, let me see what you're looking at here that I wasn't looking at. Got your 4-hour resistance, okay. $17.87 $7.50. Why $17.87 $7.50? Because of this. Okay, and this right here, I guess you will consider your liquidity pool. Makes sense. Yeah. Like how, you know, this is kind of like your liquidity pool. You want this to get out of here. You want definitely a close above here for safer buys, but then you can expect a retest and so on. Yeah, 1785, 1787 sounds good for a close above. Yeah, makes sense, man. 1787, 1785. Yeah, this support down here. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was looking actually at this wick down here, which got filled. We want to see at least a couple 15-minute candles forming bullish for price to continue up. Some more rejection to this downside. But so far it's just ranging. And gold rejected 1785. Want to see a break and close above that area. Think yeah, Ian was looking at this right here, so you want to break above here. This right now looks like clean traffic, but you have 1785 just potential resistance. Got tapped, rejected. That's why I didn't want to take any entries. Just, you know, it wouldn't have made any sense. Right here for 17 pips, 14 pips. Really tight ranges. You guys see how the way I trade, I'm looking for a bigger range. So right now, if we see resistance and we see this holding, basically something like this, right? We have this small area holding up here on the 5-minute, and then you have this down here, which is clean traffic down to 1782, and below this 1782 down here and down here and down here. So there could be a decent drop for better liquidity and price to continue making lower, the next higher low, and then continue making the next higher high. Did I get rid of my Mac? My Mac is not here. I have this. I have a little MacBook Air. This thing is like a. You remember when you were a kid and your parents would buy you like one of those plastic laptops that had like one game? That's what it feels like. The size of the screen. How can you see something in here? It's like you'd rather get a tablet than this. Yeah, I can't even see the cursor. No, it's not the new M1 MacBook, man. This is an old ass uh, MacBook Air. So yeah, sales can play out if you like playing, getting sales within this range. If you start breaking below here, you have a clean drop to 1782. So about 13 pips. Not for me, but you have your resistance up here, your rejection. So you need a close below here, and voila, it's a little trade. With touch bar shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting any more laptops. Sales below, blah blah blah. Okay, you're looking at the 5 minute on GJ, and you want this to hold at 0.200 and continue up for the next 4 hour level. If 4 hour candle show bearish structure after reaching this level. Okay, makes sense. So you wouldn't look for buys here, you would look for a retest up here, and then you would look for sells. Yeah, I agree. Makes sense. Nah, not if they're from the Hamptons. If they're from the Hamptons, age pretty well. Uh, yeah, still ranging in here. Yeah, everything ages. I have a GT. I don't know, I have an RTX 3060, so I'm hoping this will last a little longer. I think it's got like 12 gigs of memory. So love in here. Yeah, we're a pretty healthy community here. If we joke consciously. There's a static noise in my background. Julio, get better speakers. I don't have an answer for that. Yes, please. Um, as for GJ right now, sales down below here this week. If we start breaking below here, can actually work out. I'm not really too fond of looking at it. My whole bias is buys rather than sells. So I'm looking at this, waiting for some support to be formed, but just looks like it's not happening soon. Really, really, not my favorite structure right now. And gold, I definitely want to close above 1785. Wow, man, I'm so disappointed. Like, rates stayed the same. Votes 8 to 1. Ah, man, I was like really hoping for this to actually break above 156 today. Ah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Shit.
maybe like we'd see the move happening around the NYSE Open, probably. Maybe to correct partly of the move.
I mean, you're from England, right? You should tell us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same thing. Like, I thought that we were just gonna grab liquidity down to 154,500, which is if you go on the 4 hour, you'll see we've had the consolidation, and obviously that'll create like a strong rejection for the high time frame. And then I was looking to actually buy GJ on the break of the previous hourly, but obviously that didn't happen. And I just don't like how how it's moving. Really, I don't think there is any volume at the minute.
Nope, no volume. Yeah, right above here would have made sense. I like how you look into the 1 hour better. I don't actually look much into the 1 hour.
Yeah, if you look on the 4 hour, you'll see like why I was looking for a rejection around 500.
Point
Can you see
500.
that? Yeah. So can you see a
Yeah, right here.
consolidation? Yeah. Yes, I expected price to reject, just grab some liquidity, and then obviously flip bullish. But as it start dipping below the 4 hour support on the left, I didn't like how it's been moving. So
Mm-hmm.
more likely I'd call it a day and just have another session on like looking for buys tomorrow probably maybe.
Well, still got 20 minutes till NY open, so that might give us some
Yeah, true.
volatility, maybe on gold. Um, but yeah, you were looking something like this, right? So something like that, and then a move up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That made sense. Didn't get it. We actually went through it, and now we're rejecting here. This being a probably a next support. So go ahead and see. Don't give
I
up.
think the
Easy
last time
win.
we've had a nice push, it was in February when they've had the rates. I think it was the 8th of February where we've had
Yeah, I
that
don't
bullish
remember,
movement.
man. I don't really remember what happened. What happened yesterday?
Yeah, like for the interest rates, I always like to follow up properly because obviously it only
Uh,
happens about once every 6 weeks. So
right. I've seen interest rates move the pound a lot, but I guess today was it's a dud.
yeah, just a waiting game, I'd say.
That's the way it is. It's the game. Just don't give up. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, I definitely wanted to see that break above 156, or at least tap 156 again. Ah, it's like damn it, I woke up early for no reason. I'm playing.
By the way, we really do appreciate you, for the NY session live stream, Max.
Yes,
It's really
sir.
appreciated. Really nice of you,
I know,
It's
I
nice
know.
to.
We're in the winning side. So far, I mean, a lot of trades that we've taken have been winners. So that's good. This is conditions since I started streaming the NY Open, have been not good. Oh, especially for GJ Gold. It's been good. It's been good to us. Um, Definitely hoping for things to get better by next week as July hits. And as for the Asian session, I definitely want to stream again. But man, so far every time I look at it, because I normally stream during Tuesdays or Thursdays, and even just looking at it, it just doesn't make any sense to have a stream that's not gonna have any movement. You know, I don't stream for money. I don't stream to be monetized. I stream just to help. To share thoughts, see what you guys will think. Um, and yeah, that's the whole objective here. Instead of like promoting things and looking for money, I rather share my thoughts and if I find one of your thoughts or ideas to be good, I want to go ahead and share them so others can see. I think Rocky will be back next week. But I don't know if he's gonna stream the NY session yet or the London session because of the timing.
I think he's moving to London session.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll work out better for me anyways because I'm in the UK so.
Yeah. So 8 a.m. there can be a pullback and sometimes they open price range. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I love you guys. Yeah, GJ apparently is bleeding for no reason. Okay, so we got that tap on 1785. Still looks I mean looks good for buys, not gonna lie. Have your support down here. Your stop can be down below here. Let's see how big the stop loss can get. And you expect price to continue up, so something like this as we're breaking above 1785. 17 pips, that's good. Oh wow, it's moving. I didn't get in, so if just too late for me already. Got 12 minutes to NY open, so this can actually move a little higher than that. I didn't get in, so I'm gonna take this off. But yeah, it looks good. It's above 1785. I want to see NY open. Maybe there will be a pullback and can continue higher. But yeah, that was the idea. 1785. You have your support down here, broke highs down up here, and now I just don't want price to. This is when the overthinking comes, right? Because then now you want to overthink and think that price is just gonna consolidate around here, reject maybe 1787, 1786, but still, that's 10, 15 pips that you could close easily and leave a runner running. As we're getting close to NY open, always be aware of the pullback that you might get. So yeah, and I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. GJ breaks past that wick. It may just melt.
That's that loud right there.
3 minutes left. $17.95. So we'll be here. Alright, so I'm gonna wait and see how New York Open forms. What's the weather down here? Massapequa, I'm not in Massapequa. Sheesh. So, wow, look at that. 26 pips from 1785. Whoever grabbed that, good. Yeah, I kind of missed it, so no shame. No shame. You bro, but how about the news made Dixie of my Dixie wreck? What the heck is Dixie wreck, man? I'm in 5K drawdown. I sold gold like an hour ago based on what my Montour Nick Gurr said to me. Alright, yeah, pretty good joke. Oh shit, yeah, I got caught. Dixie wrecked. Okay, got it. Next time you ask a Mike Hunt for tips. Pull back on gold, yeah, I'm looking at it, but based on how we're opening right now, see if we can get some rejection up here and then pull back down to retest 1785 and continue up. But damn, this thing is moving right now. It's moved since support down here. Also, basically the trade idea, something like this, right? You have your buys right above here and your stops right below here. So 40 something pips. Yeah, I need a 10, man. Jesus Christ. I'm like Casper right now. Yeah, they got a kill with the Mike Hunt.
And I'm out for the day. Going to PA.
Going to PA?
Yeah.
What you gonna do in PA, man?
You know, it's the time of the year.
Oh, okay. You're on a lake?
Yeah.
My boy stays in PA. He's always at that lake. Ah. All right, Mitch. Be safe.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Yeah, don't get fucked up on these fucking unemployment claims, everybody. Gulag.
Nah, man. Don't. Nah, I don't even think this is gonna do anything. But the way GJ is dropping, you know, if you were looking for a sell right below this, these wicks down here, it's actually moved. In 3 minutes. Wow. Look at that. Got in 150 on a broke bullish candle. Wow, this thing really moved in 3 minutes. Jesus. Sheesh. I wasn't even looking at that. It looks like all trades have been slipping by me. I just don't like any of the setups. GJ didn't like it, and you had to be on maybe on the 5 minute, and you had to wait for a break below here, below here, and you know, only 4 minutes until the NY Open. Wasn't expecting that. For gold, basically, since we got to 1785, yeah, that was. I even had to buy some break and waiting for the break and close above 1785, which we did here. I just didn't like the structure since we were basically forming support down at 1783. Wow, 30 pips doesn't even look like 30 pips. Jesus. Man, that would have been a good trade right there. If I was looking at the 5 minute, right as we broke the low down here, these lows, been perfect to get in. $53 800 tapped. Yeah, DJ probably, yeah. So the pretty good 15-minute push up here. Let's see for a retest down here and then a continuation up. But look at this 4 hour. We could get that Wakefield today to 17.95. If you guys want to send any charts, send charts. I'm pretty bored right now. Damn, I can't believe I missed that. So yeah, that's the idea. Just retest down here and maybe continuing up. If you look into the 4 hour, it's a lot of juice given already. Close with no wick to the top on the 1 hour. 30-minute also close with no wick to the top. 4 hour. It's definitely above 1785. I want to see some rejection. Retest down here maybe at 1785 and then continuing up. Target will be 1795 for the day. That's 100 pips. $10 move. I think can definitely get it. Oh, nice. That was good. Closed right at the top. For Mad. Good. Good, man. So, yeah, you waited for that 1785 to break. 1786. That's your entry. Good, man. Good scalps. Yeah, news in 15 minutes. That's what I'm waiting for. Get that on March of 20, well, February already. March 6 million. See, Manny, what he got here. Sales below here. Yeah, I was looking at that. So he actually got in um on an impulse entry. Yeah, definitely was an impulse entry, and you closed 90% at 20 pips, which was in like 2 minutes. So good. And then you guess you are still holding your runner. But yes, everything's just that not really moving much. It's only moved um about 40 pips, not much on gold and GJ. I missed the sells down below here on the 5 minute. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. This shirt is uncomfortable. Let's check something quick. So slow though. Probably because I'm streaming. Man, I don't get this. Got mentions of me and it's just so annoying, bro. I hate Slack. It's the stupidest shit ever. The best setup I like? That's a good question. Alright, so best setup that I would like, basically I would look for let's say I'm looking for a buy here on gold. I'm basically looking for support on the 15, maybe on the 5, and then I'm looking for a reasonable target to the left, like here. So um, the way support held down here, it was good. I kind of missed it, so yeah, that was basically the entry. And considering, a psychological level or number, gold 1785 has moves on $5 increments, 1790, 1795. I'm looking for a possible target and close about 20-30 pips. But yeah, for buys, definitely want to see support, and I want to see a target on the left, on the smaller, on the 15, maybe in the 30-minute time frame. Same thing goes with GJ. Maybe if we're on a range, I want to see a break and close above or below. For sales, definitely want to see a close below, and then looking to the left right now. Look for a possible mini resistance like down here. So this will be your first target, right? If I had taken the sales, and right below here will be like your second target, the support of this range. So you go from one range to the other, right? And then finally you have your final targets, if you want to extend it or kind of swing it a little longer, then you look for higher time frames, supports or resistance. So you have here that resistance that turns into support um, as a long-term target, for the day or whatever. And for buys, you look for a major resistance on the daily, maybe on the 4 hour, and you want to break and a close above the current range, which before it was up here. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Rates gave us a pullback. But yeah, if we're in a range, then I want to close and break above or below. And if we are just moving, then I want support to hold and continue up, looking to the left for possible targets. So right here, you had 1787 as one of the first hits. So that was it. I did miss it. It happens. I'm not, you're not gonna catch everything, but I was looking at buys above here. I even said it, just I didn't take it. So right now I'm looking for a retest at 1785 and a continuation up. So now you have one target up here. You want support to hold on the lower time frames, maybe on the 5-minute, maybe down here, and then you look for buys. Safer buys will be right above 1787. If you want to play it safe in the range, then you look for support on the 5-minute to hold. And as volume comes into the market, between 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., you are expecting a push up to break these smaller ranges. What's up, Juve? Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for news, see what jobless claims are gonna do. But yeah, we did get that retest on 1785. Looking into the 1 minute, you can see how we rejected, and we might continue up. But still got 3 minutes left for the 30 to close. And you have the possibility that we might just range around here. But yeah, talked about it. If we held that support right here on the 5 minute, we needed just a breakup of the maybe here, 1785, as I mentioned here, and that would have been your trade, something like this. Right with your stops right below here. But yeah, I missed it, didn't take it. I don't like any of them. I don't like Discord. I don't like Slack. God, Jesus, why is my keyboard so dirty, bro?
Good morning, Mac.
Morning, Nad. What's up?
How are you doing?
You doing good, man? Chilling.
Looking for the news coming in 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. 2 minutes. 1 minute.
No, it's less than 30 seconds, man.
Oh, 30 seconds now. So then you have also here, you have your support which broke. You could have had a sell down here also, as we're breaking the low of the 5 minute. Also missed it. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh wow, look at that.
Just grabbing the liquidity, I guess.
Let's see. Start breaking the highs on the 1 minute. Look for entries.
Oh,
Actually, bad numbers.
yeah.
Oh, is it bad numbers?
Yeah, they
Yes,
expected 382 and 411.
So really not much of a difference. breaking these lows now. What? Okay, so GJ is actually holding support down here. That's good. If we're breaking the high on the 30-minute right now, should be good for buys. So we're getting close to 0.200. Also gotta be careful. Just whipping around. What's DJ doing? DJ seems like it's just gonna range here for now. But it's moving up though, so definitely want this 30-minute to keep on going, floating above here, and that would be a good entry, and your stop will be right at the uh, low of this 30-minute, so about 10 pips or something like that. So you got in with a small position, or as we go above 0.200, then I'll be looking how we react around there. I know it's one confirmation only, which is that 30-minute, but looking into the 15, I kind of like it. I think we should continue up and do some of the well, have some correction from this drop from the rates, and gold is just ranging in here. Don't get stuck in that range. Let's see. I definitely want gold to keep rejecting 1785 and get a wick fill up here, continuing up. It's just the way it's moving right now. It's just whipping around. Very delicate spot on gold. And GJ, definitely don't want to, start ranging now. It should continue up. It's probably gonna take long. Yeah, that's the trade on GJ. It's currently at 1 pip in profit only. As of gold, I think we're gonna continue dropping down here. If we get a clean break below this 1 minute low, then that would be a good trade. Down here, have a clean range down to, here, 1782, 1781, and so on. Just need to break below here.
Yo, Mac, if
Yeah.
the numbers were bad, why would wouldn't that for the USD wouldn't that like make gold go up?
If the numbers were bad on the employment claims, like
Yeah.
what was it expected or in the forecast? I mean, if the numbers
Mhm.
were high, that's bad for the economy, no? So if the numbers were low, that's good. Um, let's see here. I didn't even look at the numbers. It's just ranging for now. Oh, for 11, okay, that's high. Yeah, it's a little higher than usual. So yeah, bad for the bad for the dollar. So guessing gold should continue moving up. But yeah, man, sometimes these numbers they don't really do much when it comes to unemployment claims. Look at this; it's actually dropping right now. So if we start breaking below these lows down here, then that will be a good sell. But so far it's just wicking. If you look into the 1 minute, you can see how it's just wicking around, and you don't want to get stuck in that range. Yeah, sometimes it happens, and during NYSE you're gonna have a better uh, a better direction. But so far, This I think GJ is just gonna continue ranging around here. I'm gonna actually close this on a negative. Let me see. Yeah, negative 2 pips. I'm not gonna hold this for now. It's just ranging. It's gonna be it so far. If we start breaking below here, then look for sales. If we start rejecting here again, then just wait until NYC. See how the 5-minute looks like. Yeah, I think it looks good for sales if we keep dumping down here. But I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I'm out. It's already 8:45. Looks good for sales down here. You know, you have targets down here at 1782 short term and 1780 and so on. Bye bye everyone, be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, and hasta la vista.
Bye, Mac.
Bye bye.
See you.